Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 1967 Plymouth Sport Fury. And this is a locally bought, locally owned car. This is we're going to call a barn find. Our customer currently owns this, and their parents bought it from the original owner back in like 1969, and they've had it ever since. And it looks to be all original. He did have it repainted sometime, I believe, in the early 90s in the original color, but everything else looks to be original. And it's in amazing condition. It's hard to believe. The AM radio even works. I think the only thing that doesn't work is the clock. All the blinkers, indicators. So I've taken, I think, 100 pictures of this car. I'm going to walk around and talk a little bit about the cosmetic condition, but for the most part, you know, like the undercarriage, all that stuff is all documented well in our on our website at westcoastautoenthusiast.com. I'm just going to walk through and show you up close what kind of shape it's in. So again, this is original chrome, everything that we're aware of. It's as I mentioned, the guy that owns it now bought it in, I think, 1969 and has owned it ever since. And when he passed, his family, I think it's his daughter, took it on and has had it ever since, and it's just time for them to move. It's the 383 performance engine, hence the Sport Fury. This hubcap is missing, so the chrome, you'll recognize that we've got the wires on the rest of them. This front one is missing, and I do have 3 of the original hubcaps. So it was funny. I guess he replaced the original ones because he lost it, and then like in the first 6 months he lost that one too. So good effort's gone awry, I guess. Anyways, you can see, I mean, there's no rust on this car. It's in very, very good condition. The chrome, the trim, the seals. The windows roll down in the front very easily. The back ones are kind of hard to get down. You can tell the regulators are worn out. They may need to be serviced or replaced. The front windows are easy. Not something I would, you know, typically worry about, but it depends on how much you want to take this car back to its original condition. We have not done anything to it at all. We just detailed it, and we buffed the paint a little. And so again, we're talking about this as a bar find because it's not something that somebody has put a bunch of money into. This is just exactly what it was and how it was taken in. Let me grab the keys real quick, and I'll open up the trunk. Should have had those with me, sorry about that. Yeah, it's funny, we have 3 cars right now and they're all the same color. They're all this red. So again, this is all original. So original spare and jack. These got carpet in here. We have a bunch of pictures of this underneath here. So it looks like they may have done some work there on rust. You have surface rust back here. You have some rust over here in the corner. So, you know, and all the other stuff. So it's got 112,000 miles, I believe is what it is, or maybe it's 116. You can see the body panels, all that stuff, very clean. Trim, interior. I mean, the interior's worn, but I mean, geez, it's 50 years old, so you can't hold that against it. All the original badging and emblems are in place. So, and the signal indicators work. So I'll get in and I'll start it up. So there's your, you know, it looks like the door sill's original. It is titled and registered in Oregon. There's your VIN tag, which is intact and legible. Got good photos of that on our website. So there's your door panel and your driver's side seat. So I believe, again, I think this is all original. The back, I'm not even sure how to get, no, you just pull it up. How about that? Look at that back seat. So I believe that's all original. and the headliner, all original. Looks to be original anyways. I mean, that's our best guess, and same with the carpet. So we have a couple sets of keys. So it fires right up. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. Okay, so there's the radio. You can tell the radio works. It's only AM, but so it's the V8, the 383. It's got a posi traction rear end and the 727 torque flight transmission. It's a 4-barrel carb with dual exhaust, and that's the details of the car itself. You can see though, I mean, it's really clean. So the lights are on. You can see the front left turn signal indicator up there. That works. The right front signal indicator, that works. I'm going to turn the wipers on for you. Those work. I just showed, so the flashers, those are both on. The radio, I can't believe the radio works. That is baffling. I don't know if you can hear the fan, but that's on.
I do, you know, and
that's the why, you know, talking about the Michigan game. The horn works. As I mentioned, the windows roll up and down easily in the front. The back ones are going to need attention. The side window here works perfectly. The adjustment. I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, very, very clean. Center console. Show you the inside of that. So, anyways, really cool car. You know, there's not a lot of the Sport Furies around, obviously. This is a great example. I don't know if someone would want to take it back to, you know, to restore it or just leave it as is, but it's really, really clean for being 50 years old. If you've got questions or would like additional information, again, there's a lot of the undercarriage shots on our website, so you could view those there. If you had questions or would like more details about it, please feel free to contact us, and we can be reached at 503-227-2354. Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast.